Hey guys, what is up? A2Bopster here with another episode of my Minecraft Hunger Games series. Today I am the Kit Stomper, and I was doing a tower team with Lego CJ Man 1 and CDIT 17. Lego CJ Man 1 was an Ender Mage, which is very nice, and CDIT 17 was Cultivator, so we get some food. This was definitely a very good game. Here in a sec I'm gonna tower up and, Lego CJ Man 1 towered up, and he gave us our little tower right here and ender maged us up, and right here in the tower I see this guy, so I just kill him, and he was a stomper, but luckily I stomped him, and unfortunately I did knock CDIT 17 off, and he was kind of mad about that, but I don't blame him. I accidentally kind of killed him, and then I got TP'd up and I fail. And then as I'm coming back up, I TP up and I fail again, and I finally make it after like the third or fourth time of falling. I finally made it. I did get some more materials, and I had stuff for CDITS when he came to our base, and I had lots of wood. He had wood, he had seeds and saplings, which you could use for more wood. Right here I just make some swords, and Lego CJ 1 gets CDITS and some dude that was chasing him, so he almost died. But luckily, I kind of saved him by deleting the blocks that were right there, and CDITS was mad, so he decided to troll us and put a huge tree right in the middle of our base. So right here I see this guy running with a stone sword, and I kind of failed at stomping, and I don't know if he meant to, but he threw his sword on the ground, and the minute that I saw that he had stew, I was like, okay, I'm running, because there's no way I can kill someone with stew when I don't have any stew. And basically his teammate was right here towering up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. And right there, I just combo him, and he goes flying off, and he misses that water by about like a block or like half a block. So it was very close, but luckily I did get him. And right here, I do end up going back down to get some cobble, so we get like a furnace and like stone tools, some swords for everyone else. And as I was about to come back up, I find a huge loot right here, and there's like stew, and I was like, yay, stew everywhere. And then they were telling me there was someone close by, so they TP'd me up, and I'm like, yes, iron swords, and I had enough for iron swords for all of us, luckily. Right here I jumped down to get some sand, because Lego CJ Man 1, he gets a credit for the idea of putting glass underneath us so we could see everything that was happening under us. Right there was like a full iron, or there was a guy who's had like a Frosty the Snowman skin, and it kind of looked like he had iron, but he didn't, so that's good. And right here, I wasn't going to stomp on those guys because they were crouching, so it wouldn't have killed them. Right here, a full iron guy does come, and they're 2v1ing him. The full iron guy definitely has stew, as you can see. They're just like basically killing each other. And the feast was announced. I kind of find it in a sec. I was like, oh, where's the feast? Oh, look, it's right behind us. So that's very nice, having the feast within range that we can tower over to it if we use all of our building materials. And so, believe it or not, that dude actually got pretty far. The people without the iron got pretty far. They ended up almost like taking him out, I think. And right there, the full iron guy does get a kill. And as I'm coming right here, I tried to stomp on the full iron guy, and I was like, run, because I failed and he jumped. And so I was like, put your portal down, put the portal down, put your portal down. And I was freaking out, and he put it down. So I did get saved, but that was definitely a close call. I kind of ran out of building blocks, which is a fail. But I figured I stomped this guy, yeah, sorry. And I got full iron, and then we're all like, yeah, oh my god, we got full iron. And I get TP'd up. I quickly put on the stuff. I didn't actually take it all. Obviously, I'm not going to take all of it. That's kind of greedy. But I did end up sharing it with my teammates, and I came back to start building with my crafting tables, which is kind of funny. And basically just standing on top of the feast waiting for it to happen. And there were a bunch of full iron guys here, definitely. And then right after, I figured out that I had more blocks, so that was kind of a fail of me using crafting tables. So right here, basically, we're all right over the feast. We're pretty much ready, just in case like the feast is gonna start. Yeah, 30 seconds. So I'm gonna skip ahead here in a sec. I just kind of eat up, wait for the feast, and right as the feast was about to be announced, I was like, alright, I'm about to stomp. And so I get ready, and right as it is announced, I jump, and he does not have a chance to crouch, and right there I do get a diamond chestplate, and I was like, yes, diamond chestplate, and they told me that there was someone else there, and of course I do fail, and luckily I got a diamond chestplate, another one right there as I was running, and I do the same failing glitch again that I always do, and almost like fall for 3 times, but it's okay because I did end up catching myself. So right here, the dude did walk away, and they were kind of on the lookout for him to make sure that he didn't come at me while I was basically looting all the chests. So I get some stew, I get a diamond helmet, and they did see me, or they did see the guy, so I decided to try to stomp on him, and bam, I got a diamond sword on my first try, and that was very good. And basically, there's so much armor on the ground, I'm like, alright, you know what, we're definitely going to have full iron for all of us. And, so there I give him the chest plate. I already have enough armor. I'm not going to take the rest. I just drop a bunch of armor and just head back down. Because I know that there are a bunch of sets of full iron armor just sitting there on the ground waiting to be looted by us. So I'm basically just grabbing anything that I can, really. Some snowballs I kind of left. And I was like, and they said that they did have chest plates already. All of them did, so I threw that on the ground. Seeds, some stew. I don't really need any of the stuff. So right here, I'm going to skip ahead. I grabbed the enchantment table, which is definitely one of the things you want to do after the feast. And also check to make sure that there wasn't like any more loot that you forgot if you're not going to blow it up. Although I think we did blow it up. But right there, they kind of fail and it made me up. But it's okay because I set water down and none of them take damage. So right there, one of them needed stew. I think both of them did, but I gave them a bunch of stew. And we decided to head out. Right here I see this one dude with full iron, and then I found his teammate. So this is a really long chase. I don't really feel like putting it all in. So I'm just going to skip ahead. And then right here he basically falls in lava. I poison him, and that's pretty much an easy kill. I was like, oh, okay, I better get out of this lava and stuff. So, yeah, mycelium biome glitch. They keep having these glitches ever since 1.4.6 came out, and this guy was just like hiding, like, I wonder if he's not going to see me if I crouch. Well, we found you. So he starts taking off, and I start chasing him. And obviously, I think we know what the outcome is going to be. I do end up getting the kill right there, and my teammates start to come in and kind of help me as one of them decides to hit me. And we found a bunch of mushrooms. I was like, okay, let's test this mushroom, see if it works. So I told him to hit me a few times, and he did, and yeah, they still worked. Just wanted to test see if they worked in Hunger Games. So we're like, alright, you know what, there's so many of them, we might as well go kill some of them, because, I mean, there's not really a lack of them. And I got Smite, of course, because most of the time I have terrible luck with my enchantments. And so right here we see this guy, and luckily Lego Siege Man 1 was an Ender Mage, so we Ender Maged him up. But this guy was kind of annoying. He basically ran for a long time, but it was kind of funny what we were doing. We were basically derping around the whole game because we're like, alright, we got the feast, we're gonna win. So Seeded17 decides to turn around and play saplings, and they grow instantly because he's cultivator. And he was like laughing at us, like, ha ha ha, this is my kill. And I just kind of think that's funny. So right here, I'm gonna skip ahead to when we're chasing him. He's kind of falling. I kind of failed, and I fell in a hole right there, but it's okay, because right here, I tell one of them to hit me, and then I hit them back, because it gave me a little boost, and just like that, we're basically hitting him back and forth, and we do get the kill, and Cetus was kind of mad that I got the kill, so he's, like, comboing me, and I'm like, no, back off, I got a diamond sword, it's enchanted. And then we were kind of just killing some more mushrooms because we found more mushrooms, and of course I decided to enchant my armor next. So I got protection 1 diamond chestplate, which is definitely pretty OP. And then Cedits decided to come over and enchant his diamond chestplate, or I guess his legs or something. Yeah, he decided to enchant his leggings or chestplate, I don't know. But anyway, he got the enchanting table after that, and I just kind of wanted to show off. I got a new cape, which I think is kind of cool. All of my friends got Optifine capes, if you haven't noticed. Mine's like this. Lego Siege Man 1's is white, and Cedits is like that, basically. You can see it right there. And I was like, okay, what if all 3 of the last guys are right here next to each other with no armor? And they were, so that's pretty lucky. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you know what the outcome is going to be. We are going to end up killing him. We kind of do that boosting glitch that we like to do. And then just like that, we are the top 3. And right here, Lego Siege Man 1, I don't know why he decided to kill himself. Oh yeah, he was like, he kept saying stuff like, I don't have stew, and I was gonna give him stew, but I guess he didn't want it, even though there were mushrooms everywhere. But anyway, I decided to kind of get in a fight on ice with Siege at 17 because it kind of adds a knockback type of effect, and I think that's kind of cool. So, and we've never really had an epic battle on ice. So, even though neither of us had knockback, I had like a bow and arrow, and it was kind of annoying him. And basically, this was definitely a very close fight. I was kind of derping around with my bow and arrow. If I had tried to go harder, like at the beginning of the game, I might have been able to go harder, but I think it was just kind of fun. It's not as fun when you're not going as hard. And so right here, I make some more soup. I grabbed some more bowls on the ground that he left, and I get regen, and he was like freaking out, so he decided to run. But you know, most of this battle, we're basically running from each other, and I did end up losing him later because I don't even remember why. I think it was right here because I was kind of just trying to figure out where he was. And right there, as you can see in the corner, there's like a little dirt thing. He decided to tower up. And this is hilarious. I've never had this happen to me before. But what happens is actually, as you can see right here in a second, as I'm trying to go up and say like, alright, I'm coming up to your tower, I'm going to kill you. Believe it or not, wow, it's not coming up. Right there, yeah. A moderator actually comes up. He's like, I'm going to TP you guys together because we need to open up the servers. I was like, LOL. It's kind of cool that a moderator's on, although it's kind of not cool that we took so much time. And then, as he was about to TP us together, I guess Cetus decided to jump down. He was invisible, so I couldn't see him. I couldn't see his name or anything. And I was like, oh, it did start about an hour ago. So, right there, I failed at trying to say fight, because he was kind of running low on stew, and luckily I remembered to bring my own mushrooms. But right here, I'm kind of getting lava buckets, and basically, this lava kind of backfired because I was kind of sitting in it for a while. And as I was trying to get some more stew, I dropped my mushrooms on the ground. So I'm like, okay, I have like no stew left. This could be the end. And he lost his helmet, and he was like in the lava. And he said he was on half a heart for a second, and he had no stew left. But unfortunately, he was regenning. So right here, I'm kind of chasing him, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I can use this ender pearl to my advantage. And then, actually during the game, I was like screaming like, this is about to be clutch. And so right here, I just had to throw it, and bam, I like one-shot him. And just like that, I basically get the win. As you can see, our armor was like dead for both of us. And so this mod is so awesome. In a second, I've never seen this happen. I don't even know how he did it. But look at that. He started like spawning flying pigs everywhere, saying like good job. And then in a second, as you can see, he started spawning like flying bats everywhere, even though all bats fly. I think that's kind of funny, pigs flying everywhere, and they're just kind of exploding and running around, and I was like, oh well, that's awesome. And so I just think that's kind of cool. So, yeah, basically, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I haven't really got any gameplays out recently. I've been with my family over the holidays. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out.